the accomplishment of the discipline. A new discipline immediately alters your life direction. You don't change destinations immediately. That is yet to come. But you can change direction immediately. And direction is very important. Discipline cooperates with nature. Everything strives. It is a common life function. How tall will a tree grow? As tall as it can. Everything strives to become all it can possibly be. And that striving to become is what discipline is all about. Disciplining ourselves to fulfill our natural potential to become all that we can be. And finally, discipline attracts opportunity. Opportunity is always looking for ambition and skill in action. Discipline taps the unlimited power of commitment. The human will in action, driven by inspiration, enticed by desire, tempered by reason, guided by intelligence, can bring you to that high and lofty place called the good life. Discipline. Those unique steps of intelligent thought and activity that put a lid on temper and a profit on
persistence, consistency, commitment, dedication, total devotion to self-development, and just becoming the greatest possible version, the greatest possible outcome of every action, of every effort put forth. That's what I see life to me. That is what life is to me. I was in a very, very, very bad place at the age of 18, man. 18, 19, I was in a dark place. And seeking self-improvement, the only way that I knew how at that moment in time was the only answer to the problems that I was having. And for me, that answer was discipline. Discipline was what guided me, or what kept guiding me into becoming the best version of me. And I knew that could only be possible through discipline. I didn't care where I got the discipline. I just knew that discipline was a quality that was missing in me, in my life. Discipline was also the cause of my lack of confidence, my lack in courage. And it wasn't until I started becoming more disciplined that I began to take more charge of my own life. Until I began to recognize how not having self-control was in a way causing a lot of problems for me. Personally, emotionally, mentally, physically. I realize that now. You feel me? Back then, I just fucking wanted discipline. Like, I really needed it. Like, fucking 18, 19 years old, just smoking weed all day, asking for fucking money. Like, why the fuck was I asking people for money? You get me? Fucking slicing tires, breaking windows, shoplifting. Thankfully, my moral compass never shifted too far to the left or too far to the right of wrong. It was always smack down in the middle. Just do just enough fucked up shit to fit in, but not too fucked up to where I became uncomfortable with myself. You feel me? I like just far enough to where I still knew that, hey, I'm good with God, right? Like, I'm good with that, right? I'm good with that ever constant awareness in our mind that is always telling us what's wrong and what's right. And so I went into the court, fucked up in there, feel me? I learned, I grew, I made mistakes and I learned from them. And fast forward 10 years, 29 years old, man. 29 years young. You feel me? Because I don't feel old. 29 years young, here we are. Bachelor's degree in criminal justice. 6 fights under my belt, amateur, but there's still fights. Never been one that loved fighting, but somehow I've managed to develop myself in that aspect as well. And just recently, the universe blessed me with the opportunity of becoming a real estate agent. So now, I guess that's another milestone that I never, ever thought that I would be doing. I've always been a salesman though. Like, I used to sell avocados, mangoes, bananas, cow's milk. Our grandfather used to let us pick coffee beans from the floor in his coffee farm in the Dominican Republic. So we used to pick up coffee beans from the floor, collect just enough so that we can sell it. It's always been a hustle, man. It's always, my mindset has always been towards getting money, and not so much as getting money for me, because when I was young, I just wanted to get a lot of money so I could give it to my grandmother, so that then she could split that up amongst us, her grandkids. You feel me? That was always my goal. It's like, yo, let me see how much I can get. That way we can all get some more. You feel me? So I thank God that my desires for more, for self-improvement, have never been selfish, but they always have been selfish. And not selfish in the sense that I want to like do it out of arrogance, but selfish in the sense that I want to do it out of a desire to better myself so that I can also be better for others. And I feel like that's where a lot of us are fucking up. You feel me? Like, we confuse, we get our arrogance, our selfishness, our pride all mixed up. And it's like, yes, you can be prideful, but don't think that you're the only one that can do it. Don't think that nobody else can accomplish it. You feel me? Same thing with arrogance and selfishness, man. Be selfish. If you're going to be selfish, don't be selfish in taking. No, if you're gonna take something, take that smile from an act that you do selflessly, just so that you can selfishly enjoy the gratitude and the joy that you bring to other people. I hope that makes sense. When acting out of arrogance, don't act arrogant in such a way that you make other people feel like, who the fuck is this guy? Nah, be so arrogant in your belief in your ability to do something that you inadvertently or indirectly give others that permission for them to believe in themselves, for them to feel that, yo, if this guy believes that much in himself, not that he doubts me, but that he actually causes me to believe in me, that's the type of fucking arrogance that I want to always project. Like, I don't want to fucking project no other type of arrogance, no other type of selfishness, no other type of pride that makes others feel and doubt themselves, because then I'm failing. And whoever is out here doing something not out of selflessness but out of selfishness to gain more than other people, when somebody's out here doing something not out of humility but out of pride so that they can shine more than other people, when somebody's out here doing something selfishly, not so that they can give more but so that they can take more, we're only taking more good out of the world and bringing forth more evils out of ourselves. And for me, discipline, self-improvement has always been that. Like, I want to have more discipline so that I'm less of a hypocrite. I want to improve more so that I can help others improve. I want to become better so that I can help those that are better than me become better. Because there's a lot of people out here, man, not living up to their fullest potential. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come on board from way back here in my laboratory in this car and just share some heartfelt insight. Had a conversation with somebody that really brought things out of my mind that, like, I knew they were there, but I wasn't paying attention to it, man. And I've always suffered with pride and humility, and this was one of the topics that I brought up, like pride and humility. I don't know, man. I don't like showing everything that I do when it comes to my successes and my failures. Like, I am more willing to show my failures off than I am willing to show off my successes. And I feel like that speaks volume into, I guess, the perspective that I have of me. And I should feel more proud of me. I really should. And I guess from this moment on, I will, man. Because why not? Right? If you earn something, why not accept it? And I guess that's the message, man. Celebrate your wins, not just your losses. It's easy to fall prey to our losses and to kind of like miss out on celebrating all our wins, man. And we're always winning. Every day is a win. Every day that you're alive is a win, man. Because you're not dead. You still got an opportunity to make the best. And yeah, now I'm officially out. Deuces. How do I end this?